Rick got himself the entire... Oh, wait, he's got a skeleton buddy. Who is this skeleton buddy with you? Who is that man? Wait, is that from the trinket? Oh, he's gone. Skeletal buddy gone. I saw him for like 2 seconds. I guess he doesn't last at all, does he? That's not a demon, right? It's gotta be like a trinket thing or something, right? Gotta be. Gotta be Leo. Full burst on a Rick. Absolutely just clobbered him. Has himself the grippy. But do you have another grip though? On the port, he doesn't have a grip in between of that. So Rick is able to escape, but look at Rick's health. Fear, wall, woo! I've never seen Leo just absolutely clobber Rick like he did just now. I think that grip and landing a couple more big obliterates does the trick. Holy moly. I think some mock down, check it. Oh, you in? Woo! Oh, yeah! That's so good looking. Yeah, you get the skulls and the booze, the weapon, the blue. Wait, did actually fix the mog. Flying up in the air and hold tight. Trying to hold tight against Leo. Leo's just gonna hit him with a chain of ice. Slow down. Sigil of Spite. Absolutely dodging it. I was about to call it Elysian Decree, and I was like, it's a sigil. And then I was like, and then just out of my mouth came out the word Spite. And I was like, yeah, that is actually what's called, isn't it? I'm so used to call it Elysian Decree. I like how they changed a lot of the Shadowlands abilities and made them like class color based. Ooh! That was a nasty little frost strike at the end there on the eye beam. Straight up dude just beaming him down with his eyeballs, staring daggers at the guy. You just hits him, slaps him upside the head like, get out of here. Is that a Drakthir? It is a Drakthir. Yo, Drakthir non-evokers are my favorite. That is my favorite archetype, dude. That is my favorite gender. Honestly, I don't see enough Drakthir. Rick is a Drakthir though, so seeing him play is pretty awesome. Any Drakthir that are like, or Drakthir that are non-evokers specifically, so you actually get to see like the models. Also pretty awesome. Amazing racials. Glide is really good. Knockback can also be excellent. Surprisingly, I feel like underrated on rogues. Actually underrated for rogues in my opinion. Knockbacks, not an issue. You just glide if you ever get knocked back. It's so nice. Cancel things like that is super good. Unsolved, try to see if he can get himself some pressure versus Leo is gonna get hit with a breath, maybe looking for a block here. Ultra may not be enough. Blocking it. That is a lot of damage out of a Frost Death Knight. So unless you have damage ramped up yourself, he's kind of thinking just gonna try to wait until he can get himself a full stun lockdown into Leo. Instant silence, try to get the knock the pets, but I think he might just be done for. Oh, that was disgusting how good that was. Leo's on a roll here, man. Hamja is going to be up next. Try to see if he keeps the pressure onto Leo. He's got himself the tether. Next Frost Strike is going to do apparently giga damage, but he doesn't want to be anywhere near the Shield of Vengeance. I just realized you're not trying to go for like a Harrison Jones mog. I think he's going for straight up Farmer's mog. I think that's why he has a pitchfork there. It looks good either way. IBF out for Leo. Hamja taking a lot of damage. Maybe looking for Lay on Hands. Does use Lay on Hands. Maybe looking for a bubble though. That health is not recovering. That health is not getting any better. Blind for a second on Leo. He does have a Lichborn. AMS is available. Just trying to see if he can bunker down. First aid for a second, but it is going to get broken to damage. Silence on a Hamja in case there's a Hodge available. Taking a lot of damage though. Hamja is still as a Paladin with wings active. He's still cranking damage on the Death Knight and is going to be able to go for a big crusher on him. With Insane going to be up next. Unless you have a bop here, I don't really know how you can do it with a rogue. Ah, yeah. That killing spree does a lot of damage. Unless you have an immunity, you ain't getting out of there easily. Trying to out rogue for the win. That's also another one that's really underrated, but I don't really know if it's that good. I think having like a self-heal as a rogue is pretty nice. Technically, they did buff up a lot the Lightforge racial, so if you have it during your burst, that could do some significant damage. A lot better than it used to be. Like a lot better. Actually heal? Yeah, the actually heals pretty good though too. Actually heals pretty solid. Also, don't they get like a little more primary stats? That actually heals pretty decent. Disarm for disarm. The rogue, however, has himself a pistol. The Smershka does have some shurikens he can throw out, but the pistol is a little bit better for single target raw damage. Cheap shot for a second, that is going to be very hard. Lots of damage on the Smershka. The owl the rogue sustained is just a lot to deal with. Try to see if he can himself out of stealth. Is the stealth still? Picking up the eye, you should be able to see the other rogue here pretty easily. Yep, did pick up the eye, should be able to catch him. Grappling around, he's right behind you. Saps, you went around the corner, still got a pistol into him, but a cheap shot lockdown by Smershka. It is very hard, however. It has got himself coup de grace. Is it going to be enough though? Smershka with an evasion, but looks like the coup de grace second is going to do it. Grip and dip. is up next as an unholy death that worse than Boschka, who got himself Cloak of Shadows. No evasion, unfortunately. Got himself a disarm in case he needs it. Vanish available in case he needs it. Yeah, was so dead versus Rogue, nothing already. Yeah, unless you have the Forbearance coming off for a Blessing of Protection, that's all you can do. Or like Wake of Ashes, double Dawn Light yourself and hope that maybe is enough of a heal, but that's tough. It is definitely tough. Stun, Trinket out for Grip and Dip is going to be a disarmer after as the Army of the Dead joins in. Potentially, I think it's Cloak, Vanish for Nispershka just to evade that entire army of undeads. Blind onto Grip, but you're still taking a lot of damage. Way too much damage to commit. Does burn a Warlock Hellstone while in Vanish, so it's going to get him in stealth. Does land a cheap shot, however, in between. Grip and Dip is going to pump up his pets. Cloak of Shadows for the Rogue. I don't think he has any easy outs. Grapple does not connect. The Smoke Bomb is down. Charged by that Abomination or Darkness from Ghoul is going to root him for a second. Cannot really escape all that easily. Gouge giving him a second here to at least bow behind the pillar. That Magus is not helping the situation whatsoever. Unless you have a proper stun and the kill potentially. I don't think he can make it his way out of the situation easily. Grip and Dip, however, is very cooldown based, so he's going to have to wait until cooldowns are back up and available. Does have himself the Apocalypse, so next Apocalypse I think is just going to secure him the win. But as Boschka, unless you get some kind of an out. Wait, 7 seconds on a Vanish? If you play it correctly, you have a Trinket. Oh! You have dots. Looks like you are dotted. I think you still have a Plague. First aid immediately, Grip and Dip can do it. Oh, he doesn't. Death and Decay. He mounts up instead. Do you have any dots in you? You do have dots. But you got a lot of healing. You got evasion. And you have a Trinket out of the next stun. I think you just send it. I think you just all in and send it. I think you have to. Sap? He's still waiting out those dots. I think you just got to all in and send it. Yeah. It's Trinket. Evasion. You have to go for it. I'd evasion this immediately. Shadow Blades are available. Just stay in and pump everything you got. Definitely don't forget your evasion. You're gonna die without evasion. The Army of the Dead is in. Grip and Dip is super below. Is it gonna be another? Oh! He pulls it off. Well, Bayek gonna be up next. Bayek is a dwarf now? I'm so used to Bayek being a Zan Dalaran. Yeah, ain't nothing is gonna stop him versus the Rogue. The Rogue did do pretty good. The Leo picking up 3, by the way. Picking up 3. The Spurska does try to see if he can crawl back that victory little by little for his team, but it's rough. It's tough. Does do pretty well against the Death Knight, though. Definitely done pretty well. Alrighty, boys. Let's get ourselves another one going here, boys. Yeah. Uno más, uno más, uno más, uno más.